being away from home, were there any issues?
No.
Okay, all right, okay.
I tell you where it came in handy was later when I went to OCS, but
Oh, okay.
that's later.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to that. Okay. All right, so this basic would have been what, the normal 8 weeks basic training?
I'm not sure if it was 8, probably 8 weeks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead.
And then what happened after I finished basic training, I had finished Wayne State in education, and they sent me to Counterintelligence Corps School, which was at Fort Holabird, Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
I didn't even know what intelligence or counterintelligence was all about.
Yeah, I know.
But it's the best thing that ever happened to me was actually getting drafted. One of the best things that ever happened to me, because what happened after that set me up life, my life pursuits, and it was just really, I was fortunate.
Okay, good. Hopefully we'll cover some of those. Let me just sort of just as far as basic. When you were at Fort Leonard Wood, how were you communicating with home? Letter, telephone, do you recall?
Letters, maybe. Now and then. I don't even remember.
Right.
To tell the truth, I know it was not by telephone because that was too expensive. I mean, everybody who grew up with me was poor.
Oh, yeah. Basically, I forgot it. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
6. There were 6 of us.
Okay.
All together.
Okay. All right. So now, while you were in basic, you were with your buddies Wilson and Norman. Were you guys in the same company, in the basic company?
Yeah, we were in the same basic training company.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Were you able to interact with them that much while you were going through basic?
A little, quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I was. It made me feel comfortable there.
Yeah. So you had some friends that you could converse
right.
with. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, at the end of basic, and before you went to Fort Hollenberg, did you go home? Did you have a leave of absence or anything? Do you recall?
I don't think so. I don't think there was any leave of absence.
Okay. So you went straight to Maryland?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how did you get to Maryland? Train?
Train.
Okay. Okay. So once you did your buddies go with you, or were you the only one from there?
I was the only one who went to. Like I say, I didn't even know what they were talking about. I was just fortunate.
Sure.
I had graduated, thank goodness.
Right.
And that caused them to send me to Counterintelligence Corps School.
Okay. You probably had scored pretty good on your tests, I guess. Whatever they did, aptitude or something. Yeah. All right. So what was it like well, you were, let's say, 23-year-olds, and had you ever been away from home for an extended time before going away to Lindenwood?
No.
Okay. All right. So you didn't have any unique homesickness or anything of that nature while you?
Not really, because it was so much activity all the time. I mean, it was study, and even there, I've got a picture, I don't know if I still have it, but of the honor guard or something at Fort Holabird. And I had a silver helmet and stuff like that. But things were going so fast, and then I'm getting a little bit ahead, but then I applied for OCS
Mm-hmm.
while I was at Halliburton.
Okay.
So, you know, doing all those kind of things. And since I was a track man, Morgan State was right there at Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
and I got in somehow, especially while I was waiting to go to OCS, to run track with them and participate in track events and all that kind of stuff. So I was pretty busy.
Right, okay. All right. So now when you first got to Hollenberg, what happened? How did you get? I mean, were you assigned to a barracks or company, and how long was your stay there? As far as this is kind of like
14 weeks of training, I think.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And I assume it's classes every day and weekends off or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is okay. Your advanced training for giving MOS.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you find this kind of classroom structure? The Army classroom structure and class size and the way of teaching. Thinking back on it, was it anything unique or?
It was good. The Army always had the latest methods of instructing, and everything seemed to be fair as far, you know. I didn't detect any discrimination because of my color at all. And if I did, I overcame it so fast.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay. All right. All right. So, go ahead.
So no, I was just comfortable because I was doing the same thing I had been doing in school, studying and trying to pass this and trying to do well on this.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So now during your 14 weeks there, does anything kind of stand out for you as far as the 14 weeks of this advanced training that you were getting? Anything?
Well, and especially the other guys went to Korea. I know Bobby did. I don't know about Noble. Norman.
Right.
So, I mean, I felt like you got saved, you know,
Okay.
by being sent here, and then and what happened to me afterwards. So
Okay.
that was basically it.
Okay. So were during your 14 weeks, you say